4,009. From what I've seen at a destination like this, with a really good location, marinas can do 80% occupancy, and that's year round. Hello, and welcome back to the Catamaran Cruiser channel. Today, I will be reacting to a YouTube video by the channel Traveling Through. They went and stayed on one of the Aqua lodges that we built down in the Florida Keys. And today I'm going to take a look at their video, hear their impressions, and give my take on the video. So let's get to it.
On our recent trip to the Florida Keys to celebrate our 20th anniversary, we spent the first couple of nights in an all-inclusive resort called Bungalows Key Largo. It was great, but very expensive, so we could not stay there the whole week. So we looked for some other places to use as a home away from home while we were exploring the Keys. Our second accommodation found us renting an Aqua Lodge in Marathon, Florida. Aqua Lodges are houseboats that you can rent at Coconut Cay RV Park and Marina. This is what the Aqua Lodges look like lined up on the dock.
Yeah, so these are houseboats that we built. They look like floating cabins. The nice thing about them is that they are all built to Coast Guard specifications. So they're registered as a true boat. They have a whole ID number, which goes a long way as far as renting them out, getting working with the city, things like that. It's a true boat. So,
and just like that, I'm on a boat. As we enter the sliding glass front door, we come to the master bedroom. It had a queen bed with a nightstand and lamp on both sides. There was a closet in the room with a dresser inside, as well as some hanging space, some luggage racks, a broom and dustpan, and some pool towels.
yeah, so the way they have these set up, they actually have the rear deck facing the dock so that you come onto the boat from the stern. So if you were to actually take these boats out, these boats probably won't ever leave the dock, but if they did, the motor would be back there.
The room had a small flat panel TV mounted on the wall. We walk through the door and we get to the next bedroom with, I don't know, looks like a double bed probably. The door to the bathroom is inside this room. This is where they housed a toilet, some towels.
Yeah, so these boats have a 2-bedroom setup, so you'll get a queen bed in the master bedroom and then a full bed in the second bedroom. And the cool thing about these is, as compared to like a center console or another kind of boat with a cabin and sleeping quarters in it, most other boats, you'll be climbing into a cot basically. So all of our boats it's one level. The bedroom are on one level, and the cabin goes full beam width. So you're not losing any space to like catwalks or anything like that. You get the full maximum interior space, and you're not climbing into cots or anything. You have a full size queen size bed with a lot of storage. You get the storage underneath and the closet. So they do a really good job pointing this out.
A sink and a mirror, and a shower, which was on the small size due to the limited space.
And again, this is a much bigger bathroom than you would find on most other boats.
The next room was multi-purpose. On one side was the kitchen with a stove, a microwave, a full-size refrigerator with freezer. The kitchen was fully stocked with dishes and a kitchen sink to wash them in, as well as a coffee pot. There are a couple of stools next to a small countertop where a couple people could eat. Pots, pans, and cooking utensils are stored underneath that countertop.
So yeah, most of this stuff is added. I like what they did with the bar there. We typically we build them without furnishings. We'll do the bed frames, but yeah, the customer will supply the furniture, and I really like what they did with the bar there, adding a bit more storage and more seating area.
The other side of the room is the living room. There's a larger wall-mounted TV with a dresser underneath it in here, as well as a sectional sofa with a chase lounge on the end. There's a ladder in the living room that you can climb to get to a loft, where there's a mattress on the floor, but not much headroom. Alice vetoed us sleeping up there. I thought it would be fun.
So this is really smart what they did here. They utilize that loft area with a mattress, and yeah, there's not a lot of headroom up there. It's mostly for kids, but in these rental operations, it's all about, you know, how many people you can fit into the boat. So yeah, that just picks up a little extra room, again, for kids or more adventurous couples.
My favorite part of the Aqua Lodge was found on the back of the boat. This back deck looking out over the water was a wonderful place to relax and enjoy some coffee in the morning. There are shades on the side of the deck to block out sun or neighbors on the deck of the boat that's very close on either side of yours. But it was a beautiful view looking out into the Gulf of America.
So that cover up there is actually the helm station. Again, this boat probably won't be leaving the dock very much, but it does have a helm station. It's got a motor transom on the back, so you could take it out, and that's part of it being a boat.
The rooms are small, but the views and the pool and the experience here are all pretty cool.
And again, you know, as far as the experience, like she says, you're right there on the water, and you can't beat that. Customers really like the unique aspect of being on the water in a cabin, basically. There's not really anything else out there like that. So return booking is very high, we've seen. So something too, if you're a marina owner thinking about switching to this business model, when customers come and stay on the lodge at your marina, not only are you getting the overnight revenue from the rental, but they're also staying there, eating at your restaurant if you have a restaurant, shopping in your shop. So keep that in mind. You're basically creating a destination at your marina.
Anyway, Coconut Cay RV Park has 12 Aqua Lodges. Of course, prices vary by time of year, but we paid $199 a night to stay in our Aqua Lodge. There's also a $125 cleaning fee added to each stay in the Aqua Lodges, plus taxes and fees.
So they're grossing 325 a night, and with 12 Aqua lodges. So they're making close to 4,000 a night with those lodges, if at max occupancy. From what I've seen at a destination like this, with a really good location, marinas can do 80% occupancy, and that's year round. So yeah, $3,900, 365 times 0.8 times 3,900. 1,138,000 a year with 12 boats. Not too bad. You can definitely generate some revenue with these, and honestly, I've seen them rented for 400 to 500 a night. So, and that all depends on location, but it's very solid. Very solid. Thanks for checking out the video. Make sure and visit Traveling Through's channel. I'll leave a link to the video in the description below. Check out that full video. Drop them a like and a subscribe. They're doing some really cool things. And don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. And I will see you next time.